So this these are our last days. And every time I get cut off or saying something, you know, but it's the truth. These are the days that I know. People getting drunk, people trying to get married, people do this and this and that. And people will have different opinions and views, will tell you that you're evil and you're not evil, you know what I'm saying, whatever case may be. But you got to buckle up for the people that have the sound mind and everything else. And this is some serious times that we're in, you feel me? Like, people, you understand. Doesn't matter about your vehicles, your shiny cars, and nothing like that. It really doesn't matter. But if you're alive, then of course you need to get to point A to point Z. But if whatever it is, it shouldn't have to be, no, as long as you get that. But sooner or later, the gas tanks will be, everyone's getting all the gas. Good thing, some people have a bike. I'd rather have a bike, or even walk. Jesus had to walk mountains with flip-flops. And he still didn't trip over them rocks. He walked like nothing. So, I mean, social media, I was born without it. You know what I'm saying? Now that I came up before social media. And social media, that's the reason why I'm not really, I'm not addicted to it, I would say. I would, because, I could be off and off when I want to, and not worry about what people think, because off of it, they just treat me the same. But we must put God first, not idolize anything. And you must love one another. There's the top 2 commandments. If you could do that, you pretty much could do 10, all 10. Because you don't need to rob someone. Because if you rob someone, you don't love someone. Why would you need to rob somebody you love? Even love the ones that hate you. Forgive their trespasses so God could forgive your trespasses. But just because you forgive one, it doesn't mean they should continue to do bad to you. But hey, look, if they condemn you, just remember they condemn themselves. But just keep on forgiving them. And they'll get repercussions. Don't let that depression, anger control you. He said, be angry, sin not. Don't let that wrath, carry you upon nighttime. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about your future. Think about how you're living now. People are going back to back dying. You know what I mean? I had 8, 9, in 3 years' time. It's crazy. Personally, that was close to my birthday. And I had a child that was aborted without letting me know. That was not my decision. But what is crazy is, in all reality, a lot of people come and go. They only care about what you have, whatever it is, like that. But if you really think about it, you just got to stay strong. We all have to find your home. That's Jesus. And that's your heart. And to get in a fellowship. Make it, we might be living in tough times, whatever, going through it. Or you may going through life, and ending times, whatever the case may be. But we must rejoice and be thankful. Keep your head above the water so you won't drown. The enemy would do anything with the devil, saying he's defeated foe. Mind him of his future, where he's going, all chained up in the bottom pits of hell. It's not about race. You should not throw out the race card and put it in the grace card. It's not about race at all. Who cares if whatever you think you are, dark skin, light skin, it don't matter. If you're a God, you're a God. You'll be a love. But regardless of the point, as a matter of fact, I love my brothers and sisters who they are. I ain't judging. I ain't here to condemn. And I feel everybody has you know, but we all gonna be at his feet regardless. Regardless what they think. Don't even fret the threats, because weapons may form, but they won't prosper. Now you're protected by God. Who could, if God is for us, who could be against? So you allow the people to try to say some theory in you, but that's the enemy. So don't think it's to them though. Don't fight flesh over blood. It's just the spiritual principalities. So basically, like you see in the movies like Casper or something, they have the weird voices, using people. Just ignore it and just resist and let them flee. Don't let it bother you. Because after it all said and done, guess what? Jesus Christ is the only thing that matters. He died on the cross for our sins and rose on the third day. And he said, forgive them, Father, and I know what they do. And then, evil lurks and tries to bother you and everything else. Don't let it bother you. Because in the reality of things, God is always good. Jesus Christ is always good. Weapons may be formed, but they won't prosper. And, stay prayed up and blessed up, always. And stuff like that. Alright, you want to say the camera? No, that's okay. Stay right there. No, I'm right here, but you don't have to get close to me. It's alright. Oh, yeah? Okay. That's the night. Do you see that? That's how you resist. Right there. Resist and they shall flee. You see what I was talking about just now? Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Resist and you shall flee. That's a great example. You hear that? Yeah. It's all right. But God sees everything, though. That's all I care about. I don't care about the views. Not the views, the likes. It's about the truth in his own recording. So if everybody hears it, the whole world sees it. We know who it is. But you see, I didn't call nobody. So I didn't put on nothing. So, like I said, they condemn you. They condemn themselves. God bless everybody. Don't hate. You know what I'm saying? Love the enemies, Pray for them. It's not about flesh and blood. I don't wrestle flesh and blood. But, see, they could just talk. But when you quiet down, they just go. You know what I mean? They just go when you... go. Because guess what? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's how you grow up right there. When you start growing up, you see, it's like, you know what I mean? Any elders would tell you that. And I could talk about it because, you see, I blink out my eyes and I say, what I say. And I'm not perfect or anything, but I'm not scared. You see how I'm scared? How am I scared? The enemy came to me. But it's not about flesh and blood, though. It was about spirituality, like I was saying. You see, in the sky over there, look at that enemy. You see that? Yeah, I don't know. See that. But God, Jesus Christ is a protector. Jesus Christ, I'm not ashamed, but I'm talking about that's what it is. That's what that stuff is. Sometimes you grow up, you put on your big boy pajamas and diapers, whatever case may be, and everything else, and whatever big boy bitches, and just stop and join God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Because I'm trying to tell you, stay blessed and stay prayed up. That's what I'm saying. Right there. You think I'm over here I'm causing problems? Well, I'm just telling you about good news of God, what he's done. And I just talked about it, what's gonna happen. Like, you see what happened right there? And I didn't even pre-plan that at all, period. But that's just an example of one time tell you how this the age is, and you guys that are down with that, you know what I'm saying, we'll call that good. But you see the people of God will call, that I am not evil, I'm not being evil. So that's the reason why I'm saying the truth of God, you understand, be of sound mind, keep sober, and not to be drunk. And that's how drunkenness gets you. That's the realistic stuff, and whatever case may be. I didn't come to that, it came to me. The problem came to me. But you resist and shall flee. And thank Jesus for that. Because I'm not going to let it get me down, because guess what? No matter what it is, whatever, there's proof right there. I'm just saying that's the truth. God sees everything. He sees everything. But everybody sees it. There you go. I know the shame, nothing to hide. Hey, I'm not ashamed, but that's real stuff. Regardless, ain't nobody here to they want to either stop problems, want to ask something from me, or whatever. There's some people that help me out, absolutely, and appreciative. But God will provide them, and I am thankful for the ones he provides and that are good. And, that sound minded, equally yoked. That's why you don't mess with stuff like that if they're not equally yoked. Because that right there will lead you, relationship will lead you to some mess you don't want to get in. That's toxic, that's drama, that's stress, that will lead to depression, destruction, and lead you to a world of hurt that you don't want to be in. That's not righteous, period. Because I said it was not about, what you call it, race. It's about grace card. So, who's the one that's starting problems? Not me. I'm not being, guess who is? You heard it. I'm just saying, though.